So this is the part two of my journey in Thailand. Honestly, this is the most tiring New Year's Eve I've ever had in my 21 years. I'm really not in the mood that day, but I still wore my gold shirt and went to celebrate that Icon CM. And I'm glad that we stayed because we were able to see the fireworks. And somehow that made everything feel a little worth it. And of course, you're celebrating with so many amazing people from different countries. So January 1st was supposed to be our rest day because my body was already in pain after 3 straight days of going out. But we got bored, so we decided to try their public transport. Riding the MRT in Thailand was actually kind of fun, but you really have to be mindful of the railway colors and the transfers because it can get so confusing. Still, it was fun, and we only tried it because we thought it would be cheaper than taking Bolt, but turns out it's basically the same price. I'm now here at Pratt Mall, December's, and I got pantulot. So again, I wasn't able to film that much because again, I was too focused on shopping and totally forgot that I was documenting everything. But you should definitely visit December's. So today we're going to Pattaya. Our first itinerary in Pattaya took us to the Sanctuary of Truth, and I was pleasantly surprised to see so many Filipinos working there. Even our tour guide was a Filipino, which made it feel like a little piece of home in Thailand. And now it's always been a fantasy of mine to work in Thailand, and it was so fun meeting fellow Filipinos there. And here's a little tip. The 10 a.m. tour is in English, so you'll have a guide who speaks English fluently, which is perfect timing for us. And commonly, Filipino yung nagtutour. And the Sanctuary of Truth is incredibly meaningful. Every detail, every carving tells a story. So definitely pay attention to your tour guide. And after the tour, you'll have plenty of free time to explore and take pictures all day. Plus, you get to have your own Miss Universe moment, just like Catriona Gray. That was definitely one of my goals, and it's such an unforgettable experience. And all in all, the Sanctuary of Truth is one of the best itineraries I've ever done. It's truly a must visit. So we visited the house of Benedict in Pattaya because we were really curious if it was actually as big as people say. And wow, hindi naman ganun kalaki. But yeah, we also didn't know there was an entrance fee. But since we were already there, we still went in. Honestly, we came mainly for the photos, so we didn't buy food anymore because we had just eaten lunch at KFC after visiting the Sanctuary of Truth. And the place is honestly a bit overwhelming in a good way. There are so many photo spots everywhere. If you're planning to visit, I highly suggest bringing two outfits because you'll definitely find a lot of areas you'll want to shoot in. So yes, we were basically there for the pictures and it was totally worth it. So, after visiting the house of Benedict, we went straight to Nong Notch Tropical Garden. It was nice and really big, but personally, it wasn't super my vibe. Still a good place to visit though. Pero I think pang matanda lang siya. And after that, we headed to Big Buddha Hill for sunset viewing. And this was actually our last stop in Pattaya before going back to Bangkok. The sunset here was the perfect way to end the trip. And of course, before leaving, kumain ulit kami ng 7-Eleven food because we're officially fans of 7-Eleven food. Thai food now. Yes. So, ito yung streets namin sa hotel. Papuntang hotel. And look, super nice here kasi tahimik lang. And, bentahan ng marijuana. May katabi kaming bentahan ng marijuana. Of course, I had to try their motorcycle taxi. I promised myself I wouldn't leave Thailand without experiencing a motor taxi ride. And it was honestly so fun while riding. I was literally contemplating my life because they're so good on the road. Not like here in the Philippines. Nangangabayo tayo lagi dito. But doon, everything is so smooth. Kasi sobrang bilis. Like, I think that's the fastest motorcycle ride I've ever had experience in my life. Hindi ako OA, pero sobrang bilis niya talaga. And I wasn't able to film myself without the helmet, but I still got to experience it, and it was such a memorable ride. And after that, I went straight back to Tofu Skincare because I wanted to do more shopping. I just couldn't resist going back for more. We're now here at Shadow Chuck. So after going to Stoffa Skincare, I just had a little coffee break at Mono Cafe Bangkok, and we went straight. My sister and mother, we went straight to Chatuchak Weekend Market. So here's a little tip about Chatuchak. It is a tourist market, so expect a tourist price. So it's super pricey. I mean, if you're on a budget, Chatuchak is not for you. So I suggest go to Platinum Mall, December's, or Pratunam Weekend Market, Pratunam Market, something like that. It's just Chatuchak. It's not for me. I just bought one clothes and yun lang yun. We went back to Tofu Skincare again so we can shop and hindi masayang yung araw namin. It's just so disappointing. But yeah, if mag-work sa inyo yung Chatuchak Weekend Market, then go for it. I try Nick. Of course, we're not gonna leave Thailand not until we try their exotic food. And fuck it. Kasi, trinay ko siya. Mukha lang akong hindi diring-diri dyan. Pero ang sinasabi ko sa utak ko, kung kaya ng iba, kaya ko. And you know what, guys? Ang pinaka-ayaw ko talaga makita sa lahat is worms. So, ayaw ko talaga. Nanginginig talaga ako. Pero, inisip ko, baka ma-overcome ko to kapag nakakita ko ng uod. Buti na lang hindi ako nakakita ng alupian kasi alupian yung pinaka-kinakatakutan kong uod or what. Kung ano man ang alupihan. Basta ayaw ko talaga ng alupihan. But yes, sarap naman siya, lasang chips. Pero mafe-feel mong may gumagapang sa chan mo afterwards. Tapos, you know, yung isip mo mapaglaro and then nakakawala siya ng gana kumain. Pero kailangan unahin siguro yung worm tas mag-heavy meal. Kaya mag-heavy meal tas yung worm. Kasi baka masuka ka. Now we're heading to Ancient City. I feel like this is the seven wonders of Thailand because the place is huge and there are so many beautiful spots. You should bring at least 2 to 3 outfits if you're planning to take photos. And my favorite part was renting a golf cart. You should definitely get one because like I said, the area is massive. And the staff were also super nice. Even though we were already at the lobby, they recommended that we should book online instead of walk in to get a better deal. So that's a big plus. So all of the foods here are very spicy. If you're not into spicy, I don't recommend Thailand for you. And yeah, if your food is not spicy, it's not good. If it's spicy, it's really good. You get me? Kaya tayo talaga dito. Ay. So we are going to the train night market near our hotel. That's 15 minutes walk. We were told by our driver last time to uh to buy to go shopping, and yeah, because Shadow Chop Market is very expensive and overhyped. So it's a tourist market, so expect a tourist price. So now let's try and hope that the train night market is very cheap. Bye. So it's our last day, and I'm going to give you a quick room tour of our hotel. It was super affordable, but the space is huge. Honestly, I'm a little bit sad because I've fallen in love with this room in just 8 days. And lastly, thank you Thailand for such a fun and amazing adventure. I hope to see you again very, very soon, or maybe this 2026. This is so sad. We have to say goodbye to our room. And I have to say goodbye to Bangkok. Ay, I'm gonna turn over this.